because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
What's up? Welcome to IdiotBox Television. We are in episode 90. We will be talking about what would you do? What would you do with $1 million? My name is Weepy.
Troy Everett.
DJ Fantastic. Thank you for joining in.
Yep, thank you for joining.
We got Sean there.
Good evening, Sean. Thanks for coming on. My internet's screwing up.
Sharon
Right
Light.
on cue.
Sharon Light.
Yep, thank you, Sean, for coming on. Yep, good evening.
Yeah, make sure you share, like, invite people. Today we're going to be talking about, like Sharif said, what would you do with $1 million? Hey.
Of course.
So,
Jay, thanks for coming on again. You know, we always show you much love and respect. Justice for Jalen. Can't forget about that.
oh, yeah. And
Hey,
where's our background music? Drummer?
It's playing.
yep, thank you for joining.
Oh, it is? Okay.
You here?
No.
Hey, London, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining in, London.
Oh, I know what happened.
Oh, yeah. We always appreciate you coming on, giving your wise insight on how to deal with unruly people.
She said, unruly people.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
Ms. Bogan has made it in the house. Thank you for joining us tonight.
What's going on, Sharif? Thanks for joining in. Could everybody hear me? Do I sound,
What's going on, Sharif?
I sound good, Sharif? Can you hear me, Sharif? Do I sound good? You can hear me? I'm good?
You sound good. You sound much better.
Right. Let's get it right. Can everyone hear me? That's what I'm trying to find out. Anyway, what would you do with $1 million?
What would you do with $1 million?
Think about it. Now, after taxes, you're only going to have about, what's the calculation? 6 something. Okay, London. Thank you, London. Thank you, London. You guys, we got to tell you guys, we're going to break today. London is head of the quality sound control for IdiotBox Television. She's head of quality sound control here. Let's give her a hand, you guys. Thank you, London.
Yeah, thank you, London. So what's going on out there in your world, everybody? Did anybody watch the launch of DeSantis running for president? Anybody watch that fiasco?
You don't have that pulled up?
No, I don't have that pulled up. It ain't even worth putting on. Hey, Brianna, how you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Glad to see that
How
you
you
made
doing,
it on.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
All okay, right. Niecy Pooh.
Sheena, thank you.
Thank you for coming on, Sheena. Thank you for coming on. Nope, nobody watched it. Yeah, that's probably because it wasn't on any television outlet. Fox, NBC, CBS.
It was on none of that?
Disney Channel. No, it was on. He did it on a Twitter launch. Did it off of Twitter. Just audio, no visuals. Man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Worst launch in American presidential history. It was a fiasco. Now, I don't particularly like the guy. I don't like his policies. I'm down here in Florida, and he's really screwing up the economy. A lot of the things he's doing is ass backwards. And just he's an idiot. The guy's an idiot. I'd invest my dollars if I had $1 million. I'm not paying bills off until my investments made money, and I would use that to pay off any debt.
We're not even talking about it yet, Sean. Give us a chance. We still, we letting it breathe for a minute in the beginning. We only 6 minutes in. She already got her stuff like.
It's ready to tell you what she wants to do with her $1 million buckaroos.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Somebody laughing.
And we appreciate your love and support. Make sure you share, like.
Look, she said, hold on. She said, so I've been holding my answer all day. Oh, shit. Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll bring yours back. Or you know what? Copy it, and then you could paste it later on when we start on it. That's how we'll do it. Right now we're gonna talk about check out our merchandise, people. Come on. Now, it seemed like we had more people watching when we was giving away stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to that. Make sure you guys comment. If you don't see the show, go to the YouTube, make a comment on one of the previously recorded shows. We watch that. We watch the analytics on that, and we're going to be giving away stuff after July. We'll go back to giving away stuff after July.
So there you go for t-shirts and hoodies. Other merchandise, go to www.troyever.net and click shop. Get you some. I got the short sleeve with the hat. Sharif got the long sleeve. Look at the different logos on them. Come on now. Wait, hold on. Is this the one that got the? Nah. Had the logo on the back there. What's up?
She says people don't get their prizes, so yeah, she's still waiting on her prize. It was sent. But it was sent back because somebody didn't put the right address on there. Somebody doesn't know where they live.
So another person got it.
No, it came back.
No, it came back.
He said it came back. She said if she had $1 million, she'd buy a mug. Okay.
We appreciate that, Lachey. We do appreciate that.
Yes, we do. That's a good one. I like that. You'd get a discount too if you got a couple hundred shirts. Yeah, we'll hook you up for real. Some hoodies, hats. You can get the logo on some socks, all kinds of stuff. Oh, I gotta send this link out.
Yeah. So also remember to join the group. The Blacklist. The Blacklist is where we have a whole bunch of small companies, entrepreneurs, showcase your products and services, get the word out about your products and services, and we'll be also next month we'll be selecting somebody out of the Blacklist to be our sponsor, and we'll create a commercial. So for that month, we'll be showing their commercial during the episode. So make sure you get in there. Or if you know somebody, put them in there.
Put them in there. I just put the link up so that way go right up in there. You can see all the business. I actually just put a new business in there today. What's the name of that business? Some good food. Local here in the city where I live at. It's a food truck. They park some everywhere. I always miss it, but I actually seen the owner, she was in the bank. So that let you know something. So gave me the info and boom, we exchanged info actually. Now she's in the blacklist. Yeah. So, oh, did you know? Let's say congratulations to me, y'all. I'm the guy that they gave the banner to. Facebook, I guess, generates it. They gave the banner to for posting the most in the blacklist.
Jill has been doing a really good job on keeping up with the blacklist, adding new companies. It's really growing quickly. We're really proud of that. We're going to be doing some more things with that coming after July. So, going to really insert that into the rotation so we can get some more views for those who are on blacklist.
Definitely. I used your word. I used your word. Have you said it yet? I think you said it.
I didn't say it yet. I didn't say. I've been consciously
don't think about
watching what I say.
Let's talk about
But
that.
now that you said it, I'm definitely going to say it.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm looking at somebody was saying something. Oh, thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Ms. Malloy. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. We got some business. Slide some up in there. It doesn't matter, big, small. It doesn't matter if it's any kind of food, whatever kind of food, whatever kind of whatever, anything business. Like I just put something that's a program. I don't know it right offhand because I put so much stuff. It's about a home ownership. It's actually geared toward Black people to get home ownership, something to offset what Wells Fargo was doing.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. I'm going to have to check that out. But again, today's episode, we're going to talk about what would you do with $1 million. We're going to talk about that. Make sure you check us out. We're on every Thursday, 8 p.m., different topics. We also have the Royal Court that comes on. Drummer and Sharif are going to be talking about the sweep. So that will air tomorrow about 3-4 o'clock. The sweep, we're talking about LeBron James and the LA Lakers getting swept. So make sure you guys tune in and check that one out. That one's going to be pretty cool.
That was LeBron in the locker room. What would you do with $1 million? Man.
Yeah, get your answers ready, everybody, because we want to hear what you would do with $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Sharif already got $1 million. He ain't telling nobody though.
You know what? You know what? $1 million, the blessed to have $1 million. But $1 million, man. I mean, the blessed, everything gone up.
Yeah, so
that thing to do is be wise with it.
You know what, Troy? What'd you say?
I'm writing my books. I may join the blacklist to create a following. So when my book is published, y'all will be the first to know. Well, congratulations on writing the book.
Put that in there early.
You put that in there. Get that circulated. If you need a cover design, let us know.
Let us know. Yes, definitely. What time we got here? We got 15 after.
15 after.
Well, hold on now. If you also want to come on the show, I mean, we actually need Troy. Give it to him how you do it, because you get real technical with it. You guys come on the show. We don't want you guys to see us three idiots, as Troy would say, talking. You guys can come on, have your own TV screen and everything. See yourself, see us. We can have a nice conversation. You could be live with us. It's a great experience. It really is.
Yeah.
We want you guys to know this is a public forum that we put together in the hopes that people would come on and share their visions, share their ideas, share what they would do with $1 million, and just come on and talk to us. Sometimes we have very serious conversations about serious issues. Sometimes we just throw some crazy stuff out there, like what would you do with $1 million? Now, next week, one of y'all might win $1 million. Who knows? Who knows? So this episode might be very important to you.
Right. So you know what? We might as well just go ahead.
Yep, and I also want to say that if you do come on, make sure you have the light on, and so I can read your lips.
Yep. Make sure you have the light on, the camera on, and your mic on so we can hear you and all that good stuff. But again, you can go ahead and hit that green room link, and we'll bring you right in. So let's go ahead and get it started. Episode 90. What would you do with $1 million? Let's hear from you guys out there. What would you do? What would be the first thing you do if you were to, I don't know, win $1 million or been left $1 million? What would be the first thing you do? What would be the first thing you did, Sharif?
The first thing I would do is be wise with it. Yep, and pay my debt. So I'll be debt free, buy some houses, and get some properties in land, so I can invest, and start another business too. No, I would but I wouldn't just blow all of it. I would make sure I save more than half of $1 million.
You know,
Okay.
I was coming up with all kind of ones myself, and I was like, you know what? I really couldn't pinpoint one thing I would do. First, I'd probably breathe for a minute. I'd just go take a nice trip and breathe for a minute. Think, sit out somewhere where nobody can't bother me and just write up my plan and chill. Then I come back and then I execute. All that moving too fast. Everybody gonna be calling you. Nah. They're gonna be like, his phone don't work.
But really, $1 million really ain't a lot.
It's a lot of money. No, that's why you got to go. You got to.
Well, Brian says $640,000 West Lime. What is it? Killing Point Drive. He's giving out what he's. Hey man, you need to hide that address. Somebody might go grab it up. He says it's gorgeous, 80 acres.
Lake, her and water. What?
Okay, build a cabinet. Okay.
That's a great idea. Get off grid as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said, "Thank you, Jesus."
Oh, for real though.
Yeah. Most definitely. That's the first thing he said he would do was be thank Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you, Jesus. That's right.
Shelly Lyle says, I would buy a horse for my rise. I don't know what that is. What is that, drummer?
Clyde.
Okay.
Oh, Clydesdales.
Clydesdale. Okay.
Clydesdales. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Let's see. $1 million would earn me $76,000 a year in a Roth IRA. I would live off the interest of that and still go to work. My man. It's my cousin old Dill Pat.
Okay.
Peyton, thanks, man, for coming on. She said she would farm and raise Clydesdales.
But you know what? If a person has $1 million, you can get at least $40,000 or $50,000 a year to make it last for 20 years or 25 years in between there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. This is smart. I wouldn't do anything right away because everyone would figure it out when you start moving different.
That's exactly what I was saying. I just go and chill and breathe and don't make no. Just kick back.
First thing I want to do is change my number. Well, like you said, $1 million is not a lot, but there's one thing that Waka Flocka said, that he would take his money, take $1 million, put it into a life insurance policy,
Mm-hmm.
and then live off that interest. Something similar that Dell had said. Put the money into a trust. You can figure out how you can make a trust and let that money work for itself.
Exactly.
Live off the interest. But you win $1 million, you get gifted $1 million. Uncle Sam's going to take his cut right off the top.
Right off the top.
About 300,000.
Right off the top. So, not forget state taxes and anything else they want to make up in the middle of the process.
Yeah. But it all depends on if you playing a lotto and then you got $1 million, you ain't gonna take the whole thing. You're gonna take a lot of taxes out of there.
Out of anything.
Yeah. Would anybody think about moving out of country to where it's cheaper? I had an uncle who, and Brian can attest to this. I had an uncle who lived in the Philippines, was living like a king off his military pension. I might follow my Uncle Bobby's path. Move to the Philippines.
And was living like a king off a military pension. You see that?
Yeah, so $1 million, like I said, it will be a great blessing, but man, more money, more problems.
More money, more problems.
Yep. But I would help people that very struggling.
Nope.
Really struggling.
Nope.
You wouldn't.
Nope.
You wouldn't cover
Nope.
cover help.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I would do that. I would help some people out.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Help some people. They wouldn't know where it came from or who sent it. Just be a check in your mailbox.
Check the mailbox.
Yeah, check. I'll put a check in your mailbox. You won't know where it came from or what the hell it was about.
Well, I feel like this, man. If somebody wants $1 million and whatever dream that they wanted, go ahead and get the first things you want, as far as traveling or what you want to do, or a house, or if you want to get you a same or whatever you want. Everybody.
Well, Sharif,
everybody's different, because the things that you never have before.
Sharif wouldn't have no money left, because for one, the government's going to take his cut. Then the church is going to take their cut. So you're down another 10%. So you're going to give away 40% off the top before even getting your money. Because the church is going to want their 10%. They're going to want their tithe from that blessing that God gave you.
But I tell you what, I will pay the tithe, 10%. Yes, I would. Oh yeah, I would. That's me. I would pay the tithe.
You got to click on that one.
Why?
Oh my God.
My question is why? See, this is where I get so pissed off about the church. The 10%, the tithe, the thing that God supposedly told man to give. Nah, the tithe is a God. It didn't have anything to do with what God, the blessing tenfold back to you. No. Back in the day, when they talked about bringing the 10th, that was the 10th of the harvest, right? So the whole community, would bring a 10th of the harvest, or a 10th of the cattle, and they would bring it to the storehouse. Why did they do that? In case of famine, in case of locusts taking the grain. They bring a 10th to store in the warehouse for everybody to eat. Now, when you go to the church and everybody brings a 10th, is everybody eating out of that 10th? No. pastor can't get right
But I'll tell you what,
is eating off that tenth.
I'm telling you, blessed is the bad boy. Get your good blessing.
Right.
Right.
You got some stuff to read now. Remember, she said,
Uh-oh.
what did she say?
Church my ass.
Right there.
But I'm leaving the country. She said she's leaving the country. He's okay, Brand. Now you're making sense. At least the tithe could be tax deductible.
Okay.
Give it to a nonprofit organization. Well, I'm going to do what the Bible says, and it says take care of the orphan and the widow. So I would be giving my 10% to an orphanage.
Troy, stop it. Trey.
Look, it's the truth. God never said. God never said. God, Almighty God, what's he going to do with your money anyways? He doesn't need it. He never said give the 10th.
Okay. But everybody has a choice.
Everybody does have a choice. I'm just telling you, I'm giving you my side and my opinion. That's just my opinion. I can't. If you make $100 a week, and you go to church every week, you make $90 a week. I just don't see how that's feasible or plausible in today's age. How it works. Sheena says it is tax deductible. Okay. So it would be given to an orphanage.
That's another show that we were going to have that Troy wants to have, but that would be a crazy show. Now, Mr. Malloy, we already know where you stand, so we don't need to ready to go.
Yeah, I would like to get some pastors on. I don't want to debate the Bible, but let's tell people the truth about it, right? Instead of our interpretations. That's not my interpretation. That's just the truth. God didn't ask for the tithe.
Wait. So in other words, when everybody, like we talked about before, just in a regular conversation, I've had this conversation with 3 people. When we watch a movie or we read a book, everybody sees it differently. So the way one person sees it, the next person won't. Because a lot of preachers read the same Bible, but they preach something different. And you be like, one say this about this verse, but the other one will say something different about the same verse. So it's all an interpretation, right?
That's
kind of what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. And Dell puts it great here. He says the first place the tithing in the Bible is when Abraham gave 10% to Melchizedek, the high priest after the law. The type went to the Leviticus for the Levites. What would be the priest? You won't see the word tithing in the New Testament.
I mean,
so again, it's just educationally, just let's be educated on what we're doing or what we're telling people, because there's a lot of preachers and a lot of churches that take advantage of that scripture, and it's not right.
Okay, Sheena. Exactly. That's why you pray for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right.
I thought you was going to read that. That's why I paused.
And you won't see the word heaven or hell in the Old Testament either. There's a lot of nonsense going on today when it comes to world religions.
Well, that's another show. Right now, we're talking about what would you do with $1 million?
What would be the first thing you buy?
The first thing I will buy? A vacation. Really, I'm telling you, I would honestly not even do anything. I probably wouldn't grab nothing. I'd probably just leave and grab a thing to wear for about a few days or so and go. What do I have to wait for? I'll be setting my reservations while I'm driving to the airport. Park my car, get in the shuttle. I'm gone. Me and my wife, we're gone. And then we're going to sit somewhere and just get in the zone and chill and manifest our shit. And then come back smiling and do what we need to do. But it ain't gonna be no rush to do nothing.
No.
Because if you rush to do something, you just gonna do the wrong thing. So it'll just be a nice transition of, okay, how we gonna do this? Blah 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 blah. You know, not all that acting and all wild and you know. I wouldn't even buy a car or nothing. I just drive what I got. That's just me. Somebody else might want a new car and all that. No, I don't want nobody to see me. Don't look at me. Nothing that brings attention is what I want. I don't know about nobody else.
I would cross one thing off my bucket list, and that would be front row seats at one of the next biggest boxing matches.
Oh, okay.
Ringside.
Okay. That's a good one. So if I had to choose something like that, what would that be? So many things I can't pinpoint one. For me, it would have to be a spontaneous decision of something that, let's do this. Right now, it's too many things.
Yeah. That would probably be the only thing that I do. The rest of it, invest.
Definitely that.
Yep, you also got retirement money you put up, right? And also the you put retirement money up, and you also can pretty much. Me personally, I will leave my job.
Yeah, you should.
And,
you should do that tomorrow.
And I will probably get another job less stressful.
He's still talking about a job.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Serious?
Don't work for nobody else. You got $1 million. Start your own business.
Only I'm not gonna do that too. But still, you gotta watch this part too. There's $800, maybe $900 for insurance. No, that you gotta pay too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be wise with that money first before you even try to, blow it and go broke again.
No, you let your wife keep working. You don't work. What's wrong with you?
Brian said he would have Super Bowl tickets to the Raiders versus the Lions.
You read that already.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I read it twice.
Good one.
Hey, Miss Miller. Miss Miller made it on. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Finally, I sent you the link a long time ago. Boo.
Who else we got? Again, we'd like to thank everybody for coming on. Make sure you share, like, the YouTube, the Facebook, wherever you're watching this. We do appreciate you guys coming on and spending, this time with us out of your busy day. We enjoy speaking with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Now I'm retiring in 4 years, Lord willing, she says. Then Shay says, sorry, cooking dinner.
What you cooking? What you got over there?
I was on the phone with my niece and nephews. Well, appreciate you taking the time and making it on. We want to know what you guys would do if you won $1 million or if you got $1 million.
Thanks for joining in. Yeah, is there anybody out there that already got $1 million?
Yeah.
Who already got $1 million?
Sharif.
You already got it. It's tucked. We know you. You got it.
He got it. He got it hid.
I'm still working.
No, man, you got it hid under them turkey knuckles in the freezer.
I do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Invest. Yes. Invest.
Invest. Definitely. That's number one.
So there's a lot of things out there.
Look, somebody. That's Troy's favorite word. My fault.
Wait, no, go ahead.
No, it's Sharif's turn. Get up there, Sharif.
Yep.
What were you saying?
There's a lot of people out here When they get the money, they will blow it, you know. But like I said earlier, you can get whatever you want, but make sure you save at least a half or 75%. You know, so you can roll it over so you get more money. No, and that will make it easier for you in the long run, especially when you have kids, grandkids. You want to bring pass it down.
Fuck them kids. I'm just playing, yo. I'm just playing.
He ain't playing. He is not playing. He is serious. He is serious. He'll be the kind of he'll have 600,000 and give his kids $1,000 a piece. Wouldn't you? Be like, that's good. That's all you need.
Nah, I take care of my family.
Hey, look, give him that one-time payment and sign a lease. You can't come back no more.
Well, I think for kids, it all depends on how the lifestyle is, you know, because some of them will just blow it up so fast. They're gonna get what they want to buy, you know, but at the same time, it's good to give them a little bit easier, you know,
A little bit at a time.
Just it out. They can learn how to save their money.
Buy them a franchise, like a McDonald's or something. Buy them a franchise. Say, here,
Good one.
this is what you're gonna get. Here's a franchise, whether it's McDonald's, Pizza Hut, something. Buy them a franchise, because you can get into a franchise for like, close to $90,000. Some of them as low as 30,000.
It used to be, it used to be
Yeah.
30. It probably went up. Yeah.
Miss Miller says it seems like a lot of money until it's gone, and you're looking around like, dang, what happened to all that money? Yeah, it will. If you don't manage it, it definitely will. Said it. It will go. It will go quickly. It's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it. You did good though. In case
Real good.
In case y'all don't know what I'm laughing at, Troy has his favorite word is definitely. He's really been saying it, but he's trying to do better. He did good. I said it before he did in this episode. So he's doing good, you guys. Let's give Troy a hand. Hey,
that's a good question.
Dale, I already said that, but I just didn't want to say it on the show. But yeah, that's one of my things. I'm going to go away on my excavation, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to chill and think about that too. That's one of my things.
Yeah, it's with depending on where you're at, what state you're in, that could be it is a lucrative business now. It's always been a lucrative business. I mean, they used to put people in jail for it, but right now, cannabis business is huge. It is huge. Again, depending on what state you go in, whether it's legal in that state, find a good grower, open up a cannabis business, get all the business credentials that you need. I think it'll be legal pretty soon.
He said how much? The lowest, because I've been checking into it, $250,000. That's what equals all that licensing and all that stuff you got to do. That's to even get it off the ground. That's to even give you the paperwork to say you're good. Then you got to find a place, then all this other stuff. So they make it hard for people who don't have over, a certain amount of money or can't get the loan for it. It can be done if you get 4 or 5 people together and everybody can, then you can do it that way. So yes, this is the way it can be done. It can be done.
It can be done.
I think that would be a great investment. That's a good question. What would be some good investments other than the traditional IRAs and different things of that sort, especially the way the economy is going here in the United States? What would be something that's universal that you could invest in? Does anybody out there have any ideas on what would be a good investment? I know that gold, land, all the tertiary investments. Tertiary investments are like things you can't get any more of, or things that come out of the ground, like crops and oil and gold and precious metals. Everybody loves the word. Everybody loves that word. I'm not going to say it, but everybody loves that word. Dell says, why does China...
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. That was me doing it.
Dell says, why does China want to invest in Africa so bad? I think overseas investments in terms of Africa may be a good idea. I think it's a great idea. What China does, the thing that China does, China goes over there and says, hey, we're going to partner with you. We're going to build your roads. We're going to build your buildings. We're going to construct everything. We're going to make your infrastructure look beautiful and great. And we'll do it really quickly, but we're going to take all your resources. And all the resources are there in Africa, the precious metals. But yeah, that's why China's down there. Investing in that Africa wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, good idea. That's good.
Eyelashes.
What the heck does that mean?
She's going to invest in eyelashes.
that you go viral. Yeah.
Eyelashes and wigs and bonnets and spandex and all that. That's money. Listen, you don't do nothing but just do online. Let me show you something that's always popping up when I'm on social media, because I'm always looking at things to make money, investing, all that. What I see pop up a lot is stuff like where people buy stuff in bulk and go put it on Amazon and just see where the pricing is for it and kind of match stories in a little lower, and they make a few dollars off each thing and they turn over real quick, and they just keep doing that and buying products, and they're making money. Now, it may not be a lot, but if you do 3 or 4 of those on different items, boom. So there's a lot of things you can do out here to make money. You don't have to actually be at a job. You just got to want to take the chances.
Yep.
Taiwan. Computer chips.
Yep.
Just not in Taiwan. Just not in Taiwan. Yeah. Like Drummer said, there's all kinds of ways of making money. I mean, I had some time on my hand, and I downloaded the DoorDash app. I just wanted to see, hey, what can I do with this? Yeah, I got spare time. Let me do a lunch. I made $124 in 6 hours. 124 hours in 6 hours. It wasn't even really 6 hours. I think it was about 4.5 to 5 hours. Just doing DoorDash.
Dropping off.
I didn't have nothing else to do.
And look, you had just started, so you don't even have a good rating yet. You would have made more than you been doing it for months, because your rating gets better as people like you. They give you tips and do all this other stuff, and then by your pickup, if you don't turn any of them down, you keep a high rating, you start making more money. So I was doing it. You can make money.
Yeah, but for that right there, you should talk to Dave the money for the car repair.
Yeah. I that's one thing
That's one thing about
want to do. There's got to be some maintenance on your car if you're going to do that. And again, I just wanted to see on some spare time that I had, if I have spare time and I'm not making money, if I'm not doing one of my other gigs, what can I do? And I just tried that. I'm doing that full time. You probably can make a lot of money, but yeah, there'll be a lot of wear and tear on your car. Mm-hmm. But then again, if you're working for yourself and you're filling out, what is it, a 10? I forgot what it is. When you're self-employed, that you could just use that as a write-off. Buy a brand new car and write it off. Write the mileage off.
What time was it when you went?
I left the house at 5:30. I got back about 8:30. Yeah, 10. Thank you, Sheena. 10.99. I mean, so you can be your own business.
You know what? That's good for people that have a hard time finding a job. You know, and there's people that even if they have a felony, and there are some jobs do grab people with a felony, but some people is not social with people too at work. So if you can do your own, that would be good. That would be good for some people. Yep.
Yeah, with this new age of apps and phones, there's no excuse on how you shouldn't be broke. If you got a hustle about you, you can make some money. You can definitely make some money.
Even if the people that don't have a car, they can use that we call it the bike
Yeah,
thing, or there's other ways around it. You know.
yeah. So here, you've been here, Sharif, down there on the strip by the beach. We have by Daytona Beach. There's a strip, right? It's called A1A, and a lot of the young students here, what they'll do is they'll get you get a credit card, you get I forgot what it's called. They're like scooters. They're basically scooters or e-bikes, and they deliver.
Yeah.
They deliver on the weekends on these e-bikes, and some of those students make well over $200 a day
Oh,
just
yeah.
by delivering food to the local hotels and resorts.
No, that's a good one.
You know, how I see it now is it's all about if you want to take a chance. Some people want to work a job. Some
Mm.
people want to take a chance and get paid and make some money. And sometimes, a lot of times, when you take a chance, it can work. For me, working a job all those years, and what I thought was some money was not no money. They're playing with your life. Then you work all those years and then you retire and you don't get to enjoy your money because you broke down from that job. So I don't care about no job. Jobs is good if they work for people. Unfortunately, I'm retired right now, but I didn't retire rich. I
Right.
retired smart. So I don't have to go and work for nobody and hear nobody's mouth and put up with nobody's stuff and make that little chump change while they're paying for all that stuff. Of course, if you're older, over 50, cool. You can retire over 50 and over because there's some things that you get. But I don't see nothing wrong with trying to take a chance because you never know when something can happen.
Yeah.
Honestly, taking some chances, and I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and it turned out. So there's some chances that I should have took some years ago that I still haven't taken, but I'm still going to try to take that chance anyway.
There's a lot of opportunity now.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity.
I wish I had it when I was 18. I'd be a millionaire right now.
Yeah, if they had the stuff if we had the stuff the Generation X, if Generation X had the technology and what was going on here in this day and age, there would be a lot more millionaires in the world. Uh,
We were
Yeah.
doing this kind of
Right.
podcast stuff before there was podcasts. We were going to concert and interviewing artists and different stuff. What was this? 2099.
yep, 2000. We were doing this type of work in 2000 before it would even became popular. I mean, I think it was MySpace.
MySpace
Oh,
and
my
YouTube.
God. Yeah.
MySpace,
Mhm.
YouTube. That's it.
YouTube.
And nobody knew how to get clicks and how to get people to pay attention. See, all the fake stuff came after that, where you can
Mhm.
fake like you got a lot of followers, but you really don't. Most of them are fake pages.
Yep.
That's
But
all.
they are some in there, but they wasn't getting paid.
Thank you, Sheena.
And Sheena says she's almost at my full pension and education. 34 years of service. God is good all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's ways of making money, but it'd be nice just to get, you know, win a lotto or a scratch off. And right up the street, there's a lady who won $1 million off a scratch off ticket.
Wow. That's a shame. That's a shame. And she never moved. And she still put that money in the bank.
Dell says people from other countries network because they have to live together. That's why that's the way they build. They depend on one another. We're not built like that. We are so independent that it hurts us. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We always try to do everything on our own.
Amen. Like she said. Or she said amen to something else.
But amen to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Amen.
You know, the Jewish people, they buy and spend with each other. They help each other out. The Chinese, the Mexicans, they're more family based. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead. Oh,
Everything on our own. Everything on our own. There's power in numbers, and we put our money together. There's nothing we couldn't have. That's Dell. You're absolutely correct.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I better get that answer after that. Got to. That's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And the problem with that is everybody, you know, we got too many chiefs, not enough Indians in our community.
Right.
I would invest more than half and live a little with the rest.
Right.
That's what's up.
Right. That's a good one. I like that.
Miss Miller says too busy in competition with each other as well.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Right.
very competitive.
But we're competitive with the wrong people. We shouldn't be toward each other. There's another crew of people. I'm not going to say all people, but
Yeah,
there's some other people.
and we don't take criticism well either. Somebody criticizes your work or criticizes. Let me see. Critique. We don't take critiques well. I'm not saying criticize. I'm saying critique. If somebody tells us, "Hey, you should try this or that," instead of taking that information in, you know, and using that data, we get upset that somebody, how you gonna tell me what to do with what I got?
That's
People
true.
get upset and are, I would say, emotionally invested, which you shouldn't be when it comes to business.
Constructive criticism. Good one, Sheree.
There you go.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, we don't like that. It's why you always talking about me? You can't. It's hard to give people constructive criticism and they take it in without getting offended. And in business, you can't. Constructive criticism is what makes you better.
Yep. That's true.
That's true. Yep.
Makes you better.
And it's like I tell Sharif, and when we go over, the show, how the show go, people will say, "Oh, we love it, we love it." I don't care if you love it. Tell me what you don't love about it, so I can make it better. I'm glad you love it, but don't tell me you love it. Tell me what you didn't like about it. That helps me.
Right. Like our subject's good. What should we be talking about? Is it boring? Tell us, is it boring? Stuff like that. We don't mind.
No.
We older. We ain't gonna get what, Shorty? What you talking about, Shorty? No, we ain't gonna get mad. We're gonna be like, oh, for real?
Yeah, we love the criticism, the constructive criticism.
Yeah, the constructive criticism, as Sheree said. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So we got a couple more minutes left. Anybody else have any bright ideas for investing?
I think some property, definitely. I know we already said that. I think some property, Airbnb style property. You get some property, maybe you can get some in a city where people visit. Those seem to be the things that a lot of people are doing now. Buying some property, revamping them, and just putting it on the Airbnb website. And hey, I've went to some nice cities, found a nice Airbnb, and was like, wow. It works.
But it's gotta be something that's going on around it.
Right. She says around the property, something that's going around the property.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
something that's going on.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to buy an Airbnb, let's say in Grand Rapids, Michigan, because you'd be like, because there's nothing going on around in Grand
But
Rapids, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, up north is the one good investment too.
Going World Music says, Gong World, it says trucking business. You need to link up with Dell. Dell is on here right now. He does trucking, and we've talked about owning your own cabs and how much you can make with a trucking business, whether it's a flatbed. You and Dell need to hook up and talk that out. Yeah, that's a trucking business is a great investment.
Yep, it's a great investment.
I have to have my wife talk to Dale.
He said, "What's that?" Yeah, Dell says, "What's that?" Dell is always on the road. Constantly on the road. You guys need to hook up.
Oh, that's Micah, Troy.
Oh, it's Micah. What's up, Micah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Micah.
That was Micah.
What is it? Gongi World Music? How do you pronounce it? Turn the million into
5 million. There you go.
No, Gaji Wall.
Man, we've been knowing him since he was a little baby.
Yep. So Dell is I'm a logistics engineer and I'm a professional trucking. So yeah, he knows the ins and out of the trucking business.
Okay. That's what's up.
Everything's always got to be transferred from one place to another.
Okay, Ganji. Okay.
Ganji. Okay.
Thank you, Cena. Thank you.
Yeah, those would be some really good investments. Trucking, land. A lot of rich people are buying up land, just plots of land,
sitting on it.
Yep. Because that's something you can't make more of unless there's a volcano out in the South Pacific somewhere. You can't make any more land. What we got is what we got.
That's right. You're right. What we got is what we got. But yeah, that's what we all agree on is some land, of course.
Yeah.
Especially the way it's going now. So.
Yeah, definitely. I said it. You want to get some land. You want to get some land.
You said it a few times before then.
Yeah, I did. I did better. I did better this episode.
I'm gonna give you a hand. You did. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
We're getting close to that time. We would like to thank everybody for coming on. Make sure you share. Go to the website, troyever.net. Go to shop, get your merch.
All that stuff and everything.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week. We don't know what the subject is going to be for next week, but we're going to have it up, and we'll have it on Facebook as a event. You can join in the discussion all week long. Just like who was that had their answer ready? Sean had her answer ready. She was ready to go at the beginning of the show. And just stay in touch with us during the week. If there's something you guys would like to talk about, or if you have somebody that would like to come on the show, give us some great information. We're always open. Always open. Again, Del, thanks for coming on. Know you're probably on the road somewhere listening. Well, we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
And we need to have that episode. I really want to have that episode where we talk about the church and is it what Jesus truly was talking about?
We definitely
I want to have that. And I want to have people represented. I want pastors on. So if you guys have any pastors that would like to get into not a debate, but a discussion on how we could better the church, or if the church is truly doing what it's supposed to. It's coming up soon. I already got one guy that said one pastor who said he'd come on, so that's cool. I'd like to get at least 3, so we get 3 different views, maybe even an agnostic, somebody that might not even be into the church, just is a theologian. Yeah, I think it's theologian. something like that. Dell, you would be great to have on. Love to have Dell on. Dell is a history buff.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. We appreciate it. Appreciate it.
We'll have that day. I have a Masonic brothers that are pastors and other clergy. Love to have them on. So I'll make sure that I reach out to you and we have that date, get that date, just so we can just have that discussion.
That's all it is. Just a discussion, not a debate.
Okay, Sharif, do your thing.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the show. Episode 90. And I'll see you next week, 91.
Peace.
Television at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.
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 All right, everybody safe. Be safe this week.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are